It's time to eat. It's time to eat.
What up, fam? Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.
That's not how it goes.
Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The rhythm was not there.
It was there a little bit.
Welcome back to our channel, guys. It's time for another mukbang. I really want to look that up.
I think it's mukbang.
Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
It's M-U-K-B-A-N-G.
Mukbang. So today we are enjoying a little homemade.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot of filming, a lot of going out. And so today it was just nice to be like, you know what, we're going to just cook at home. So we got a little wings and fries. Y'all don't understand. I have an unhealthy love of French fries. Like really, I could eat them every day for every meal and I would not care. I have sometimes eaten them as just a meal.
I mean, our go-to on Friday nights is pizza and wings. Mm-hmm. But I think that we could really just, like we're about to do now, eat wings all the time.
But we normally end up doing pizza and wings Friday.
Would you eat a fry?
Maybe no. And then do wings and fries on Sundays.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoons. It's really weird.
We got a real strong relationship with wings. Mm-hmm. Chicken, period. Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, we're really black. Like, really black.
Black History Month.
We're doing wings for Black History Month.
I'm just going to leave that right there.
The worst.
We're not going to go any further than that. I feel like this is going to go in a negative direction, so we're just going to stop there.
All right, your turn to pray over the food.
Okay. I think I prayed over the food last time.
No, I definitely did.
So you're going to make me pray over the food and do the topic?
Yep.
This is my life.
It's our turn to host.
Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this food we're about to consume. Bless it and allow it to nourish our bodies. Let there be no bad stuff in it. And keep limited calories from sticking to my body. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I
meant that.
I hope he heard every word of that.
And he did. And he knows I'm serious because he made me who I am.
So before we get started on the questions, How was your week?
Challenging, which is
a good word.
A good lead-in.
It's a good word. Mm-hmm. So I had a very busy week.
Yeah, you did.
I work for a local TV station, and we are in what's called sweeps, and that's how local TV stations generate their ratings. Mm-hmm. So it's been a very busy time for your boy. So much so that it's like I think I'm working like an extra half an hour every day, and then coming home and having to finish other work like the vlogs and all that stuff. So it's grind season, y'all. Grind season.
Absolutely. That's been like our theme for the year, I think, is grind season.
Yep.
Just forcing ourselves to really take our dreams seriously and putting ourselves in the right position where we can be full-time in what we really want to be doing.
Big facts. Mm-hmm. Big facts. Hold on, I got to take a bite of the chicken real quick.
How'd I do?
These are honey barbecue wings.
His favorite flavor.
The greatest flavor ever. Challenge me in the comments if you want to.
It was so funny last night. I got a different kind of honey barbecue, and he came in. First of all, he snuck one off the pan. Mm-hmm. But he came in, and he ate it, and he was like, oh my God, these are so good. And it was so cute, because I was like, oh, he's so consistent. He's so consistent. I didn't even try to change it up. But I am gonna make you my crock pot teriyaki wings, and you're gonna love them. They're amazing.
I love wings.
So speaking of challenging weeks, I thought today would be a good time to discuss challenges that we faced.
Okay.
So our first question is, what are some of the biggest challenges you've ever faced?
Like life?
Like life. Like
Sheesh.
Real life.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Thinking.
One, off the top of my head, is the biggest challenge that we had to face together was the distance.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like we said before, we were long distance for about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
For about 6 years.
A little under.
That was the most challenging thing ever because, I mean, I'm, as much as I hate to say it, I love cuddling and I love the touch, you know what I mean, all that stuff. So going 6 years without doing that, it was like, bam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was one big challenge.
I would agree with you on that. I think I'm facing one of my biggest challenges right now, and that's being away from my family. I was actually talking to my brother, Bryant, who's getting married.
By the way, not an ad, but this is the greatest barbecue sauce ever. Sweet Baby Ray's, we fools with y'all. If y'all want to sponsor us, come with it.
Please don't, because he's just going to get it in stock and keep it in the house.
Listen,
we'll have to
I
take
put barbecue
stuff out of
sauce.
stores.
Barbecue sauce on everything.
He does. Fish, chicken, pork. It does not matter.
Barbecue sauce goes on everything.
Don't put it on sushi. We have major problems.
That's just gross. I don't know.
I feel like you would try it.
YOLO.
And we were talking yesterday. I had this really weird incident happen at work. Like, I told you about it with the coworker. But it was super weird and it was so uncomfortable. And he said something that I really had never thought about. And he said that we never really had to have like a whole lot of outside friends because we always had each other. And there was like a big group of us. I feel like I felt so bad when C and I first started dating and I was like introducing him to everybody because I knew he kept thinking like these relationships aren't real, but they were. And it was so intense. Like it had gotten to the point where we were going on group dates. We were hanging out at his apartment every weekend doing like game nights and movie nights and going bowling, and I was just like, oh my God, this guy is not gonna stick around because my family is really massive. But because of that, it made growing up amazing, but being away from him has been like unbelievably hard. And it's not one of those things where I feel like I'm just in a position to pick up the phone. So do you enjoy overcoming challenges or do you prefer for things to be easy?
Like, I didn't know it was going to be these hard of questions today.
Next time, don't let me pick.
This is like deep stuff here, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool to be deep. I like it.
I don't think it's deep. I just think it's thought-provoking.
Which means deep.
That doesn't mean deep.
Do I like overcoming challenges? I guess so. Yeah, because, I mean, you're put to the test. And I'm all about winning. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you overcome that, you're winning. So, yeah. What about you?
I'm going to say no, because I'm just going to be honest.
Okay.
I prefer, because of the way I live my life, let me preface it with this. Because of the way that I live my life, C knows I'm a planner. I'm going to not just plan for the next 10 minutes, but I'm going to plan for the next 30 seconds. So I feel like I prepare for my life, for the next steps, so that I don't have to face challenges. So when I do have to face them, it's like, come on, God, hook a girl up. Like, I've been working really hard, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't have to face these things, maybe in this immensity. But when I do overcome it, it feels very rewarding. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it can be like a kick in the gut, and it's like, I didn't plan for this. So for me, that's what I would say as far as that's concerned.
I mean, I think it's... First of all, your answers are way more deep than mine are.
I'm not trying to make
I really got to step my answer game up because I was just like, yeah. And all of a sudden you had like a whole synopsis, you know what I mean? But that's just you. That's just you. I'm not clowning. I'm just saying. Like,
I don't think you are.
But no, I think when you overcome a challenge, it lifts that burden off of you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, our long distance, we overcame that. And, you know, now we're around each other all the time, which is a whole nother challenge in itself.
It really is. Because it's a whole different thing when you move in together. Like, C thinks it's funny. It's not funny. But I don't have my own space in our house. I really don't. And it's not like a slight. It's just where we are right now. But even our bedroom is pretty much his office because the desk is in there and he has to watch games for the channels and for work and stuff like that. So not to say that we don't share the bedroom, but if I were going to label that room as mine or his, I would say it's his room. And then Daniel has his own room and his own bathroom. And the common areas where I normally spend most of my time, I have to share. Because no matter where I am, one of the boys is going to come find me. It does not matter what I'm doing. It does not matter if I have literally just said, give me 2 minutes, I will be right back. Here they come. Why did you take one of my wings?
Because you're not eating.
I am eating. I'm eating my fries.
Y'all, do y'all eat like food in sections? Like you eat something first, or do you like just go in and smash? Because I go in and smash, and she'll eat her fries first, then eat her chicken, then eat her vegetable, and it's like by the time I'm done eating, we've been sitting here for like 30 minutes waiting for her to get done eating.
I don't mind taking a to-go box.
Even when we at home, she gets a to-go box.
I almost threw this at you.
I don't call it.
Nah. What is a challenge you would never want to face?
Oh, God. Being homeless?
Oh, my God, yes.
Listen, I'm calling everybody I know before I'm homeless. Like, nope. Living on the streets, couldn't do it, y'all.
I'm definitely going to have to agree with the homeless thing. Honestly. Anything else I just feel like would be too morbid to discuss over food. But I'm definitely going to agree with you on the homeless thing. Or the begging. Like, I know that kind of goes together. I am extremely prideful. And that's not a brag, because that's not a good thing. But it is extremely hard for me to ask for help. Like, it tastes like acid coming up. I don't like it, because I feel like if I'm in a position where I can't do it on my own, then I don't need to do it.
Do me a favor, take a bite of your chicken.
Okay.
Take a bite of your chicken.
I love my chicken.
Because that chicken is going to sit there for the next...
No, it is not.
We've been talking for 20 minutes.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
My forehead looks big.
Because your head is big.
Do you think living in the present is more or less challenging than living in the past?
What? Read it again.
You want me to answer first?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's more challenging living in the present than living in the past. Because, like, it's little stuff. Like, financially, how expensive it is just to, like, do stuff now. Like, without going into specific details, our rent is crazy high, in my opinion. And I was talking to my mom, and we were just talking about, like, how I grew up and all that stuff. And she told me that their rent was $125 a month. Do y'all know what I would do for my rent to be $125 a month? And still living like where we lived. I loved our house. I thought our house was nice, and we but I was also a kid. But at the same time, for you to be going from an age where rent was that low to rent being like crazy high, and even raising kids, like people talk about it all the time, how it's harder now to have multiple children than it was when, even when our parents grew up. Now I couldn't imagine being in a household with 10 kids. Like my grandmother had 10.
No.
I'm just saying. My grandmother had 10 kids. My great-grandmother had 15. Like I couldn't imagine.
Listen, man, I love sex as much as the next married person. But at some point you got to be like, hey.
All about the same guy. All kids.
At some point you got to be like, hey, ain't enough room in this house. 15?
15.
Listen, man, I think Granny had 15 too, or something like that. She had a high number up there too. But listen, is it easier to live in the present? Is that what the question was?
Yeah. Was it easier for you living when you were younger as opposed to living when you're right now?
Oh hell, it was easier to live when I was younger.
Yeah.
I ain't had no bills. I ain't had no kids. I ain't had no concern. Listen, man, all I had to do was go get my hair cut and make sure my J's was clean. That's the only thing I had to worry about. And then, when I got a job, it sucked because then I had to start paying taxes.
I remember, I literally just told 2 girls in my classes because they were into it. A 10-year-old and an 8-year-old girl, full-blown preteen argument. And I was like, do you guys realize how much time you have to be angry teenagers? Just wait. Seriously. Enjoy your age. And we tell Daniel all the time. Just be 8. Just be 8.
Listen, man, I am a firm believer that you live in the moment. Live in the moment. If you are not working and you are not paying anybody, you ain't got no bills to pay, nothing, you better enjoy that while you can.
It. Last question. Ready? It's not a deep one. It can be funny. I have an answer. What is the most challenging job you can think of?
Husband.
That's not a job. An actual occupation.
I got hit right there. It's on camera.
An actual occupation.
Police officer?
I ain't doing that.
I'm not gonna be a cop. I'm not gonna be a fireman.
I know.
I'm not gonna be a lawyer. What else? A teacher. I couldn't be a teacher. I don't have patience.
He came into my classroom twice. One time he refused to come all the way in the door. The second time he came all the way in the door, and one of my little boys in my class does not like the fact that I'm married, tells me that he doesn't like the fact that I'm married, and refuses to look at my laptop because there's a picture of all of us on there. Charles comes in the room. He immediately jumps on my hip and will not acknowledge Charles.
Listen, I need y'all to understand this. I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, but I will beat the hell out of a little kid. 1, 2, bop bop. Get off my wife, yo. She's your teacher. She's your teacher. Your teacher. That's my wife.
He refused to talk. It was
Baby's kids.
Hardest, most challenging job. I'm gonna say either a garbage man or sewage containment. Like the people that have to go down in there. They used to, in Jonesboro, we used to have but we still have them. Like the giant drainage ditches to catch the rain and stuff. Those people used to get paid $20 to $30 an hour just to be down there cleaning out garbage and sewage that would get stuck.
Okay. I'm glad I'm done eating this.
With the proper amount of equipment covering my nose and mouth, I might just be,
I'm gonna tell you
able to do it. But
you might be able to do garbage man because here it's a lot easier than what you think it is, because now they have the garbage cans, the garbage trucks where you ain't gotta get out the truck.
Yeah, but you still have those occasions where the garbage can falls, but you have to get out and get it.
Listen, the garbage can falls, garbage ain't getting picked up that week.
You would be fired so fast.
That's why I ain't doing jobs like that. I'm done, y'all. I got a nice pile.
Bones,
y'all. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for the mukbang this week. Comments down below. Let us know what's your biggest challenge that you've had to face, and what restaurant should we do next week? Love to hear that from you guys. I got an idea of one, but I'm down for whatever. I like food. Hey, Millie Rock on these. Oh, hey. But you didn't have a dance earlier, but you dancing now. This is the stuff I'm talking about, man. Yo, make sure you guys hit those links down in our description. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Our Facebook page is at Mr. and Mrs. Mac. The Twitter and Instagram at the Mac Pack.
I was pointing at him when you said Mr. and Miss.
She's sleeping. Yeah, you can follow each of us on Twitter and Instagram because somebody's being more active on her social media. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Got a new phone, and I like it.
At Kamisha C, at Radio Big C. And we're going to talk to y'all next week. Love each and every one of y'all. Want you guys to have a blessed week. Go hug somebody. Tell them that you love them. Ooh. She's trying to get another kid. That's what she's doing right now.
Not another kid, just the recreation part.
Oh, y'all heard it. Bye.